Buwan in Tagalog brings the meaning of the moon. The beauty of this floating resort under a full moon has always frequently been a topic of conversation among guests who have stayed here. This is also the origin of the name Buwan. Although located on the mainland of Semporna, this scuba diving center has never disappointed divers from all walks of life. This episode of Borneo Dive will be featuring a diver who's passionate about underwater photography. Dr. Chan Hai Fong will be taking us diving in Semporna, especially in Buwan. This week of Borneo Dive, we're in this resort that takes its name from the moon, the Buwan Dive Resort. And in all honesty, I still can't believe that this morning I'm having my coffee on mainland Semporna, and yet I feel that I am roughly floating in Maldives. And yeah, we're gonna find out why this place is so special from a very special person. His heart has been taken over by this beautiful island called Borneo, and we've got Dr. Chan with us. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Baki.
How's it going?
All good.
I love it. I feel like as if, right, I'm the tuan rumah or the owner of the resort walking in, and yet we have the person himself here, Dr. Chan. Like I said just now, you're not from Borneo, you're from Semenanjung, but your heart is already Bornean.
Yes, partially.
Partially Bornean.
Partially.
Why is that, and how did that happen?
I think everything happened like 8 years ago. When I first came to Sabah, I was in KK. I was placed in Kota Kinabalu for my housemanship training. The moment I arrived in KK, the air, the sceneries, everything in KK basically knew it. Everything is so different from Semenanjung. The people, the smile on the people's face. I was there for 2 years, and then I was sent to Semporna for my medical officer training.
Wow.
And the moment I stepped into Semporna, the sea here was like, oh my God. Oh my God.
The calling happened.
Yeah, the calling happened, and the moment I step in, I say, okay, I'm going to stay here for a really long time. And yes, I'm 6 years in Semporna now.
Sudah 6 tahun, ba? 6 years in Semporna. According to Dr. Chan, scuba diving holds a significant potential to enhance Borneo's tourism sector. So it started from housemanship and then being posted to Semporna. But then why the Buwan? Why this place? How did that happen?
I wouldn't say that being a doctor is always my childhood dream, but exploring life is always my childhood dream. So I love diving since I was in university. I took my open water license in Perhentian.
In Perhentian?
In Perhentian, in Malaysia as well. So I was in Perhentian back in, I think, 2012 or 2010, something like that. Like more than 10 years ago. First dive I did during that time, I was nauseous and I vomited. And I thought, it's not going to my spot.
Yeah.
And then after the second, the third, the fourth dive, after all the encouragement and motivation from my instructor, I fell in love with diving.
Right.
The quiet, the sea, the corals, the fish, looking at them swimming around freely, looking at the fish in their habitat is totally another world to me. I find different feelings, I find different emotion, I find different mood underwater. The moment you submerge yourself into the water, well, I can't describe it. You have to try it. So it goes on up until 2020. It was COVID. So during COVID, all the business dropped, everything went down, and it happens when the owner, he decided to migrate. It happens that this news came to me, and I was like, okay, let's have a look at this place. The moment I stepped into Scuba Dive Resort, I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. It's so good, it's so nice. With the beach view, looking at the sunrise, the sea breeze, everything. So I say, let's do it. So I look for my partners, I talk to them, I say, can be one of the best places in Semporna.
Although the Buwan Scuba Diving Center is located on the mainland, it offers several fascinating dive spots nearby. These spots are especially captivating during sunset dives and night dives, where one can witness a diverse array of large marine life and macro species at these depths.
But what is it in the water here? What makes Buwan special, Doc?
Jumping right in front of our pier, you can see multiple underwater life. You got so many macros in this reef. Not only nudists, like you can see probably the only electrical clam in Semporna, and seahorse, octopus, flamboyant cuttlefish. Squid. We have barracudas here.
Yeah.
If you don't fish it, jackfish here as well.
Okay.
We are sort of like preserving this place, and we hope that this jackfish will be as big as the school of jackfish in Sipadan.
Wow. So they call it home, yeah. I'll be honest with you, Doc. When I took up this assignment and we heard that there's this place called the Buwan Resort, right? I had to Google map and zoom in because I was thinking, I've done all the islands around Semporna. I don't know where this place is. And yet, this place is situated on mainland Semporna. And I can't imagine Dr. Chan's telling me all the things that I want to see, and many divers spend a lot of money and a lot of time to go overseas. It's literally in his little orange square here. You know what? If you watch this episode, it might just save you from your whole hecticness and realize that you need to come here. I'm very excited. Shall we proceed with breakfast and then after that we'll go on for our first dive?
Yeah, of course. How many dives we are doing today?
How many dives can I do?
5, 7. Yeah, let's do until midnight.
On you! Cheers, Doc.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
This is the way you start your morning in Semporna.
After a fascinating conversation with Dr. Chan about our mutual love for scuba diving, I am truly excited on 3 dives at some of the most amazing locations, so stay tuned. In Buwan, scuba diving lovers can choose to dive around the resort or explore the stunning waters of Semporna. Despite his busy schedule at the clinics, Dr. Chan ensures he clears his calendar every 2 weeks to indulge in his passion for diving. The Semporna area is a must-visit, renowned for its world-class diving spots. Every dive is an adventure for Dr. Chan, who never forgets to bring his camera to capture breathtaking marine life that he encounters.
So kita stick dengan body lah. Okay, dive master is Shah. So everyone with the body. So kalau lost body, then look for your body lah and end your dive lah. Okay. So if you want to end the dive earlier, you can go with the body, and then other can just continue lah.
After a detailed briefing by Dive Master Shah and his spotter, we're now ready to start our dive session. This dive is expected to last around 50 minutes, with depths ranging from 10 to 20 meters. We are accompanied by 8 other divers, following the buddy system which pairs up divers for safety, a crucial measure emphasized for all participants. As we descend, within the first 10 minutes, we encounter an underwater landscape with rocky bottoms interspersed with hard and soft corals. Some parts of the seabed are sandy with limited large marine life, primarily serving as habitats for smaller macro life. During our exploration with Dr. Chan, we spot several orange coral plants, which are often homes to seahorses. These seahorses are particularly sought after by macro marine life photographers. In other sections of the seabed, we see hard corals growing and reproducing in their natural habitat. Despite moderately strong current, the dive is quite relaxing, offering us ample opportunity to observe the rich marine life in this area.
Some people just love looking at the big things down there. Some people want to explore type of corals underneath the ocean. Well, for me, it's more to the emotion, more to the feeling of diving. Of course, I love the creatures living in the ocean. Of course, I enjoy doing diving. But what I love the most is the feeling that I get when I jump into the water, when I submerge myself into the water. The quiet, away from all the noise from the city, away from all the noise from the cars, from the transports. Just sounds from the corals. Maybe the corals are spawning, or sounds from the fishes eating the corals or eating the planktons. Just that, cover yourself with all the water, go diving, flowing with the current, feel it, feel the water, and feel the nature where it brings you, and look at whatever is surrounding you. So you can't really get this on land or even doing other things. This is only in diving you can get such feeling. So this is what makes diving really unique and really special for us human beings who are supposed to live on the land, not in the water.
While diving around the base of the jetty, we encountered a school of moderately sized jackfish swimming against the current in large numbers. The area beneath this jetty is quite shaded, and the water temperature was as cold as 24 degrees during our dive. This cooler temperature is one of the reasons why these pelagic fish are drawn to this spot. In addition to the jackfish, which are typically found in deep sea environments, this area also boasts a high density of various coral reef fishes ranging in size from small to medium. Throughout the dive, Dr. Chan is excited to capture images of the vibrant marine life for his personal photo collection.
I was into photography since when I was in university. I wanted to capture all the moments, all the nice, the great moments in life, and share it, and even recall it after years, enjoy the moments. So during diving, I realized that I'm actually observing and also looking at a whole new world for these macro critters down there. Looking at them, you can see they are feeding, mating, playing with each other, going from one coral to another coral, hiding from their predators, predators. They are doing so many things down there. It is so different from what we are seeing on land, and I wanted to capture all these moments and share it with my friends, share it with my families, and share them the feeling of the world of underwater creatures in the sea. That is why I got into underwater photography, taking videos and photos of it, bring it up to the land and show it and share it to people surrounding me.
Interestingly, this weathered jetty has transformed into a bustling hub of activity and haven for a variety of fish species. Based on our observations, the decision to explore this location, guided by the expertise of Dr. Chan and Dive Master Shah, has proven to be fruitful. Early morning diving, blessed with perfect weather conditions, has provided us with captivating encounters with marine life, and thanks to its exceptional visibility. Next, Dr. Chan will be guiding us to another dive site, their underwater sanctuary. We'll cherish the unique experience of diving amidst the sunset and embrace the moon. Stay tuned, more to come. Dr. Chan, a respected medical professional and entrepreneur, oversees multiple medical clinics and notably a resort featuring the state-of-the-art scuba diving facility. His passion for diving spans over a decade, often shared with both his business associates and his wife, who shares his love for the underwater world.
Hello everyone, now we are in Timba Island. This point is called Jalan Point. For this dive, we are going with the current. The current is going that side, so corals on the right. So safety first, body system. Please make sure you do your body check before you go jump into the water. And let's enjoy the dive.
After providing safety briefing, Dr. Chan guided us in exploring the marine policies at the diving site located around Timba Island. The underwater beauty and diving spots of this island allow it to be ranked among the popular islands among local divers and also those from mainland China. At this secondary diving site, the main topography consists of corals of various sizes and colors. This area also serves as a habitat for several turtle species. During this midday dive, we had the opportunity to see some large turtles resting in the rocky crevices. The view is perfect for divers whose main mission is to observe large marine life.
From a doctor point of view, I was practicing for 6 years before I do more in management. I involve myself more in management or administration. I was in the hospital daily, and it's really stressful working in a hospital. But whenever off from on call, and if I go diving the next day after my on call, I will get full recharge, like really full recharge. It's comparable to an 8 hours or 10 hours sleep. You feel the tranquility underwater, and it kind of just charges every single cells in your body. To me, it's a therapy. I'm not sure, I can't say it for everyone. To me, definitely, and to most of my friends, it is definitely one of the best getaway from their work and get recharged before they go for any further challenge in their job.
After spending 50 minutes submerged underwater, we concluded our dive with 1001 points of satisfaction. The 40-minute boat journey to reach this spot was definitely worth it. But rest assured, this isn't our final dive for the day.
spotter utama kita lah. Okay, kita punya plan kita pergi ke bus track. Lepas bus track kita akan move ke sini. Jadi objektif dive ini cari barang special. You guys ready? Okay,
Let's dive, Borneo!
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
As the sun begins its descent at precisely 6:30 p.m., we embark on our dive, exploring the beauty of the underwater illuminated solely by lamps. The dive's shallow depth provides comfortable conditions, particularly around Borneo, with pleasant warm water temperatures. As anticipated during our 50-minute dive, we are treated to sightings of frogfish, orangutan crabs, several nudibranchs, and even the Spanish dancers. It's an immensely pleasurable experience, with time slipping away unnoticed. Diving during the full moon holds an enchanting allure, reflecting its terrestrial and aquatic splendor. Undoubtedly, this won't be my final dive.
I'll tell you one thing though, I am pretty excited to see all these things. It blew my mind away. But one thing I learned and one thing I bring forth, 3 things. First, it's not the best. It doesn't claim to be the best, but it claims to be able to satisfy if you're looking for these type of things. Second, take it as a slower dive. There's nothing for you to chase. Not everything that is big that is magnificent. Sometimes small little things can surprise you and put that huge smile on your face. And the final lesson that I've learned this time around diving is, you see, it's ironic that the owner is a doctor and his job is to save lives. And in diving, I've heard so many stories about how the ocean and dives saves a person's life. When you're in the water, you only hear your own breathing and the reef coming to life. If the currents tap it too strong, you hear it whistle in your ears. But just as long as you're confident, just as long as you tell yourself, you'll get over this cold, it's not going to take too long, you'll be able to overcome. How do you save a life? Try diving. Come to Buwan.